Guys, welcome. We have a bar workout today and we'll need some weights for that one. So grab yourself a chair, that will be your bar. 2 hand weights, I've got 2 kilo ones, but you can go anywhere from 1 to 4 if you're feeling brave today. We'll start stay right facing the chair. Pop the weights down for now as we'll just start to warm up the arms first. So hands onto the chair and just step a little bit away from the chair as we'll just take a few push-ups here. So it depends on how wide your chair is, how wide you can bring your hands, and so go as wide as you can. But most of all, I really just want to activate those shoulders and just all of those upper back muscles as well. So I'm just taking about 5 more. And again, just see if you can park your chair nice and steady, and then how much weight you can safely push into that, okay? So just be rather safe. You can always use a wall as well, by the way. Should have said that earlier, probably. Let's take one more little push up here. And then just take a big step forward as we'll take some squats, warming up those legs here. With your squats, really stick your butt out backwards, weight into the heels here, nice and light through the toes. All the way up and all the way down. Let's activate those ankles and those calves as well by coming into a heel rise. So nice and high onto the toes when we stand, and nice and deep squat into the heels when we squat. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Grab your weights straight away. Pop them nicely towards the chest. Starting with the left leg today. Often we start with the right leg and therefore we are just a little bit more tired once we do left. And we always give a little less effort, so that's why I'm starting there. You can at any stage pop the weights down or even lean them on the chair if you need to. There's a softness into my right leg, standing leg. And from here now I'm slowly opening the chest, lifting the leg, lengthening forward, and then simply just touch the toe down. You really want to find a still spot to focus on. And know that the chair is there for you for support if you need it. There's never going to be any weight really into that left leg, which is lifting. So really strengthening to the right glute. No hyperextending into the right leg, so keep the knees soft. Going up and down, up and down. About 6 more here. Draw up through the lower abs, always. Breathe. Now the more those muscles begin to fatigue, the more breath you need to not start to tense up. Last 2 already here. Try and stay heavy in the heel and quite soft through the toes. Last one, stay there and lift and lower the back leg whilst you're staying nicely leaning forward. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Draw the belly in a little bit more, open those collarbones, still soft through the right knee. 6 more. Nice one, keep it up. And then from there now, we'll use those weights to take some rows. So let's start with the right arm and we'll take 6. And 5. 4, long spine still, neck is long. And then the other arm, and again, you can rest onto the chair and let that be your bar for support. The last 3. Last 2. 1, 6 flies to finish here. Nice and wide, still your left leg up. And 5. Softness through the elbows. 4, lift your left leg a little higher. 3. Last 2, right glute should be burning. And 1, stand up. Should feel nice. Sit into the very lightest of squats you can sit. So it's not even really a squat. Just want the spine to be straight. Elbows into the waistline. Extend the weights behind you. Tricep extensions. Push it back as far as you can. And don't rush it. Rather go slow. So you go a little higher, a little slower, and then you say hi to your triceps. Breathe. Let's take 6 more here. Long neck, long shoulders. Good. Last one, coming all the way to stand up. Weights come at your chest. Left knee is softly bent. Right leg steps kind of behind you. And again, there you go. Lean forward as you lift the right leg. As you come up, just a big toe touch the floor. And then you go again. Topple your body in that long line. And breathe. Now mention, not to forget to mention, that's a great sentence, to lighten through the toes. So remind yourself to get nice and heavy into that heel. Long line. And also just notice anytime we're starting to round through the shoulders, engage those back muscles and pull it back in line. Good. About 6 more left, full rounds. Toppling, but still touching down all the way. It's almost like a little bit of a deadlift. You feel the back of the legs so nicely engaged. 2 more and then we keep it up. Keep it up here and pulse. Breathe. You can always pop those weights down. Lift and lower. Keeping that leg up, keeping the left knee nice and soft. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it up and we row. 6, elbow in. 5, 4, lift the right leg still as high as possible. 3, 2, 1, right hand. 6, lift the right leg higher. 5, a little bit more softness into the left knee. 2, 1, and those 6 flies to start, finish with. Squeeze those shoulders, scapula together, nice and tight, long spine, chin away from the chest. Lift the right leg a little higher. Lengthen the body down a little more. Last one. And stand up. Feet are hip width apart. Long spine, tricep extensions. Let's go. Long lines back. Really get them higher than the hips. Squeeze those 2 glutes together to have a longer spine. Breathe. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, always okay to reset, yes? 2, and 1, standing up. Good, before we get back into the legs, a little arm sequence here. And so we'll stand up, nice and tall. I'm taking 8 punches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm taking 1 hook on each hand and 1 uppercut. So guys, I'm gonna go low, hook, hook, and then uppercut, uppercut. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, hook, hook, uppercut. And it's nice to work your body a little bit into it. Just in your own pace. 2 more rounds. I'm starting my last round now. Excellent. Back into the legs, arms after. Okay, this time around, I'm bringing the weight and away from the chair so I can step my left heel onto it. And so hopefully your weight is quite steady and still there. The other weight I'm bringing right behind my knee, my right knee that is. I'm sitting nice and low through the left knee. The chair is there for support, for balance, as I'm taking my donkey knees. Double trouble, right? Because you have extra weight to kick that heel up. And then you lift the left heel, obviously, and that's on the weight, which makes your stability a little bit harder and which makes it that we work different muscles. If you don't need the chair, try and bring the hands to the hips, but feel free to need it. About 12 more here. Draw the belly in, long spine, chin away from the chest. Keep flexing. And really keep focusing and holding the weight into place. You do not want to drop that. 5. Come and sit nice and low. 4. Push with that left heel into the weight. And then slowly coming out to the side. So out to the side. These are your fire hydrants. Right knee comes out to the right. Really squeeze into that weight. Don't let it go. And about 12 here again. Should be starting to shake nicely. Breathe. And 6, 5, 4, 3, nearly there guys, last 2, and then you grab the right weight, step your right foot behind you, your left heel is still on the weight. Reach the arms forward, knee repeater, weight to thigh, in and out. Yes, you can go fast, but we're balancing, so don't roll the ankle. Your whole left leg should be on fire, your spine still needs to be straight. 10 seconds. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Step that off, switch that over. Right heel comes onto the weight. Make sure it's nice and stuck. Good. Find your balance first. Bend into the right knee. And then the left knee takes the weight. Once you're ready, grounded, balanced, begin your donkey kicks. Draw the belly in. Relax the shoulders. Never use the chair to fully rest on. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Should be getting nice and warm. We're using major muscle groups. 8. One more, and we go out to the side, so let's go. A little bit more power you need there. Just squeeze the weight in to not let it drop. I'm trying really hard. Last 10 here together, guys. Squeeze into your weight, flex those toes. Long spine, and really push that right heel into the weight. Good, last 5. And 4, let it burn a little bit. This means we're getting stronger, so breathe through it. Last 2, last 1. Grab the weight. Step lightly into that left foot. Ground into the weight here. Reach forward. And let's go. Knee repeater. You can ditch the weight or you can jog. Anything you need to do. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And let that go. Good. From here on out, standing feet hip width apart. Elbows come in. Press the weights into the shoulders, up to the ceiling, and same way back down. Good. So really that side angle, then up and down. Legs get a nice little rest here. Allow for that. Breathe. Zip the lower abs in a little bit, maybe squeeze the glutes a little bit. Helps with good posture too. Whew. Last 10 seconds. Good. Let's take one last one. 10 little pulses, upper range. And then we'll go back into those legs. Squeeze those elbows really into your waistline. Draw the shoulders down. 2 more. 1. Amazing. 2 weights come together here. I'm starting this time with the right leg again, so we keep switching it up. And again, feel free to hold the chair if you need to, you just drop the weights. We're taking our deadlifts here. And so with a deadlift, the softness again is in the standing leg, but it's not deeply bent. You lift the leg as much as you can as we lower, and then slowly come up. And if balance is not your thing, you can even keep it to the floor. Bend through that left knee and draw it down. So this is a wonderful modification. Softness through the standing leg as you lower down. Yeah, and it intensifies a little bit when we lift that standing leg off. Good. Those weights come past the shin, just about. And you can alternate the two as well, if that's working nicely. And definitely pick the exercise that really targets your hamstring the most, because that's what we're trying to do. Good, 6 more. More. 2 more. Last one. And simply change sides. So if you did mix it up on the other side, do it here as well. Softness into the left knee, but no deep bend. There you go. Shins and the weights are really close to each other. You probably don't go much lower than the knees, and that's okay, because as soon as we go lower, your spine will start to round, and that is not allowed to happen. Again, feel free to keep the back foot down. Long spine. Changed it up, keep changing it up. About 7 more. Nearly down to the floor, guys. Last one here. Standing nice and upright, skull crushers. Those are your tricep extensions. Arms overhead. Bend and straighten those elbows without back bending. So knit the ribs in. Almost lengthen the tailbone forward. Get long through the spine as you bend and extend. Use the chair to sit on. If you feel like this is too tight through the shoulders, that can help. Feel free to come back to those tricep extensions we did earlier on, if those work better for you. 10 more otherwise. Last 5. Definitely feeling it. 4, try and keep growing taller. Good. Last one. Good. From there on out, slowly coming down to the floor into a plank. Keep those weights nearby and see if you can use your weight to take a nice elbow row. And then keep switching sides. Try and keep the hips as still as possible. It's hard work, so just do your best. 6 more. Go a little slower, draw the belly in a little bit more. Keep those shoulders over the wrist. Taking 1 more on each side. And then slowly stepping forward. Come and sit down. Yes, you can sit on the chair, by the way. That is fine. Good. From there now, roll the spine down halfway. So the belly squeezes in, its ribs towards the hips. Weights are beside you. From going from side to side. That, I'm getting tired too. Find as much rotation from the waistline as possible. If it's feeling a touch too heavy, then use 1 weight. Especially if you can rotate more than. Maybe make it harder. Touch your feet onto the chair in front of you. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, nearly done guys. Last 2, 1. Inhale, come up for a breath. Exhale, roll yourself back down. Maybe again with those feet up. Reach the weight up and down. Squeeze the belly in. Up and down. And the higher you go, and again the feet might be down, the harder it gets into the abs, so squeeze it in even tighter. 6 more. 5. Lift it high and stay there for 2, 3 seconds here towards the end. Making it harder, feel a little shakiness into the abs. Feels so good. Last 2. Last 1. Amazing. Coming up. Your last exercise already. Bring the weight underneath the knee. See if you can hold and squeeze it. And then extend the other leg forward. Breathe. Hug that knee into your chest. Keep squeezing those abs in. Reach the arms wide for 3, for 2, and 1. Last one, guys. Now we stretch it out. Hug it tight with the knee. Squeeze the knee in. The other leg forward underneath the chair. Reach and squeeze. Arms go wide. Really hug the knee in and squeeze into that weight. Full contraction into those abs for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring those weights to the side and let's come and sit comfortably onto the chair as we stretch. When you come to sit down, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Take a big breath in here. Lengthen forward and pull that left knee down a little bit. So important to stretch out those glutes. We've worked them so hard. So really lengthen into this. 3 more big breaths. Think about popping the chest forward in front of the chin. Flex those toes to protect the knee. And just maybe a little smile when that's over and done with. It's a big burn. Changing sides slowly. Okay, ankle onto the thigh. Good, this time I'm pushing gently that right knee down, it's ever so slightly. And again, 2 sit bones need to be down as you lengthen forward as much as you can. Sit. Good, and just hug yourself. So with the hand forward and grab yourself through the ribs as you stretch over. If you can reach the side here, the chair, grab that, but it's just not possible. I don't know what kind of chair you have. Keep reaching and stretching so you feel that right side body here. Breathe. And then changing sides. So again, just crossing over, grabbing the rib cage, or if you can reach the chair. And again, long over, no rounding. Breathe. Good. Slowly from here, now 2 hands up to the sky. Big breath in and exhale, take a spine twist. I like crossing the legs so I have a little bit of height. And then the chair behind you to grab and twist. Sit so tall, so long, and even hug the shoulders down. Belly in. Come forward. Inhale. If you're crossing, change the crossing of the legs. Exhale, twist. And again, long spine breath in. Use your hands, your arms, the shoulders down. Twist. Belly in. Come back forward. Inhale here. Shimmy a little bit forward. Exhale, roll down. Head heavy. Arms heavy. And then lengthen down. Let yourself kind of hold onto the legs, shake your head yes and no. Big breath here. And then slowly coming off the chair, be gentle. You are hanging upside down now and just kind of bend through one leg at a time so we get into those hamstrings after those crazy deadlifts. Shake your head yes and no. And then take a big breath in as you slowly curl to stand up. And once you're all the way up, a tricep stretch, right hand up, pull the elbow back. Big stretch today because we worked some really big muscles. And in our tricep stretch as well, we tend to kind of flow through the ribs. Knit it in, lift your chin, breathe. Changing sides. We're so much less sore as well the next day when we stretch properly. Long spine, chin up. Breathe one more time. And we'll simply change the seat around again one last time. Make sure it's nice and soft. You bring the hands to the chair, take a big step back here. And then slowly here, let your chest fold down. So we're stretching through the shoulders. Breathe here. Rounding up through the spine. Tiny step forward into the forearms. Same thing last time. Draw and drop. And slowly rolling all the way up. Big shoulder roll down and back. Thank you so much for the suggestion. And thank you so much for joining me. Please let me know what you want to see more of. I'm here for you. Love you all.